Bob from Trade Genius here. It's the 10th of May, Tuesday, and want to just talk over the markets a little bit. Ever since Japan came back on Friday, the market has had a bid, and yesterday was kind of flattish. And just to step back for a little bit is how this week normally works. Is the week before OPEX is that Mondays are usually down, Tuesdays are usually up. We had an up day today. Wednesdays are up flattish and can reverse. Thursdays are down. Fridays are typically up. And last week, usually the positive week, but it got pushed down because Japan wasn't here. So I'm not sure if tomorrow if we're going to get more of a follow through. But looking at all my charts, and that's all I really can go by is where I think we are. Is that we are momentum is maxed, and we had a push from the VWAP into an area where it's safe to sell calls, and I have confirmation on a credit spread thing that I do that tells me once I get a confirmation and it rolls back to false that it's a good place to place a credit spread for SPY. And now this is a little bit of a misnomer because this ticked off after market close, so I'll have to see what tomorrow looks like. So I haven't put it on yet. But for those who subscribe, tomorrow I'll be putting a credit spread on. It'll be a ratio calendar spread for next Friday and the Friday a week out. And so not sure what I'm going to do yet. We'll see how the market opens tomorrow. But I have to respect that tomorrow will be a green day. And if it is, then I will look for any kind of confirmation that it's safe to put the spread on. And if the market is down, I'm going to put the spread on pretty much right away and let it ride. And so what gives me some confidence on that is that, as you know, SPY spreads and puts and calls I trade a lot, and uh, volatility I trade a lot. And so I just want to show you on Friday, if you recall from prior videos, is that I wrote XIV up on Friday, but I got out, but I put on UVXY puts instead, and I let those ride, and they're 1550 puts, and they drove all the way down to 13 bucks. And now we're at a point where we should get a bounce in volatility. So I'm expecting one tomorrow or Thursday. So I'm going to close those out and take my profit on the UVXY puts. The other area that I'm long, and I'm waiting for confirmation that it's going to continue, is I'm long biotech, and I'm long 4 small biotechs, small positions in each one of them, and my large position is relatively is XBI, and I'm watching this downtrend line to see if it gets taken out. And SPY and biotech don't always go hand to hand. Sometimes when SPY is flat or weak, as we saw yesterday, biotech pops, and vice versa. So it's almost like they use it to keep the market momentum going, even when the SPY struggles a little bit. So I'm going to see if that happens to me this week, but I'm watching it's getting overbought again pretty quickly here. The proof's on me to stay bullish because of we're having a lower high here, but we also have a higher low. So I'm just watching it to see where this plays out. Intensity's just not there yet, and the directional confirmation from the moving averages is pointing up. So there's some things in my favor. I just have to see if it breaks through. I'd like for it to get back up over the VWAP line here, and then see if it can continue on. But if this thing rolls over, I'm out, and I'll probably take out all my other biotech positions. I have one of them's profitable, which is IMMU, which has just been really an interesting stock to trade, and but I'm in it from 372. It still looks pretty good. Nothing here tells me, even momentum, the intensity's just been there. So This thing gets a bid as 24% short interest ratio, so it's crazy. I'm in INO, and it's struggling a little bit. It's a good stock and it's a good company, but I need to get back over $10 here, and it's just not giving me the juice. But I'm not going to sell it until the uh, the index rolls over. I want to see if I get a little bit more of a push up on it to stay with it. Pack B went positive today. Oops. And this stock, I really like this stock just in general because the technology that they have, and at any given moment, this could be a takeout play. But it looks like it's getting a bid back up over $9, in the mid nines area again gets me back in play. And the reason why I keep these, the betas on these are so high that, as you can see, in a week's time, it can move 20-25%. And so I'm willing to take a little bit of heat on these to see if I just get a play on it. And then another one is the pharmaceutical company, Acadia Pharmaceutical, is starting to get a bid back again, but this one might end up being a loss for me. Intensity is not there; it's already getting overbought, and it has a lower high. So I bought this as a proxy, for the pharmaceuticals, and it's just not playing out for me. But I'll just see what happens and see where it goes. So anyway, those are my trades that I want to talk about today. I'll put some more trades out later tonight. I'm going to look for some ultras to short here, and I'll share those with you if I find anything of interest. Thanks, and have a great night.